Darlene says, a nation will be judged by how it treats the poor and the disadvantaged. Yeah. And let's take the judged away. Let's take the word the judged away. The nation will be judged. I remember recently hearing a right-wing Christian pundit talk about the spiritual health of the nation. And the spiritual health of the nation is in decline because of, the usual suspects, right? Because of gay marriage, because of drag queens, because of diversity, equity, and inclusion, because of CRT, because of spiritual health of the nations, and just desperate decline because of liberals and leftists and that kind of stuff. But Darlene points out a very, very important thing. The spiritual health of our nation. If you want to determine the spiritual health of your nation, ask yourself, how are you treating the poor and the disadvantaged? That's the spiritual health of your nation. You don't need to go any further. If you're not looking after the poor, the spiritual health of your nation is not great. If you're not looking after the disadvantaged, the spiritual health of your nation is not great. If you're not taking care of the stranger, of the foreigner, of the alien, the spiritual health of your nation is not great. If you're not healing people, right? If you're not providing healthcare to people, the spiritual health of your nation is not good. If you value profits and GDP and the stock market, if you're writing laws that protect the rich, the powerful, those who already have, the spiritual health of your nation is not great. I remember years ago, like 2 years ago, I came across this meme. So I don't know how true this is. All right. I don't know. But it was about an anthropologist who was asked the question, how do you know how do you know when a group of people become a civilization? I think that was something like that was the question. And she said, you look for broken bones. In particular, you look for a broken femur. And if you find a bone that has a broken femur that has healed, then you know this person was part of a society. This person was part of a society. Because it's in a society that you're taken care of. If you break your femur and you're alone, you're done. Like, you're not going to be able to gather food. You're not going to be able to get water. You're not going to be able to, because your femur bone is just so important. It's not going to heal. You're not going to survive long enough for that femur to heal. But if you're in a society, a community, the community will take care of you. And the femur bone will be provided the time it needs and the nourishment and sustenance and rest that it needs to heal. The spiritual health of your nation, you don't have to look far for it. How are we treating the poor and the disadvantaged? If they're a priority, if they're a priority to us and we are providing for them, the spiritual health of our nation is good. If not, there's work to be done. Amen.